Hello, team, and welcome to today's core and cardio workout. You will want to pause for 1 second and go grab a blanket or a small pillow, something to rest your head on. And then if you want support getting up and down off the ground, grab a chair. We're only going to head to the ground once, where we're going to start with our core work. And then when we come back up, we're only going to come back up once and finish off our workout with some cardio. So grab your pillow or your blanket. Let's make our way down to the floor. If you need your chair, it is here, so you can kneel on down, get comfortable, and then make your way onto your back. So in this position, I would like your feet planted on the ground, lying back, head is rested on that blanket or the pillow. We are going to work on engaging our core with some belly breathing. So place your hands on your belly. Think about taking nice big inhales, blowing that belly up like a balloon. And then as you exhale, pull that belly in tight, dropping it towards the floor. Beautiful, team. Keep breathing here. Nice big inhales into your belly. Really think about pressing your hands away as you expand that belly. And then exhale, pull that belly button in tight, dropping it towards the floor, away from your hands. Beautiful, team. Few more breaths here. Inhale into your belly. And as you exhale, really think about drawing that belly button in. That's helping us to turn on our deep core muscles here. Beautiful. One more. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Pull that belly in. Perfect, team. From this position, we're going to take our feet, raise them up off the ground. Knees are still going to be bent in this 90-degree position. Hands are still on your belly. Taking a nice big inhale, blow that belly button up. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Get that set nice and tight. You're pulling it in as tight as you can. And then you're going to drop your right heel towards the ground. Maybe it just gracefully touches the ground and comes back up. Beautiful, team. And again, nice big inhale, blowing that stomach up. Exhale, pull your belly button in tight. Now hold that really tight position. Then drop your left heel towards the ground. Foot is still or leg is still in that 90-degree position. Beautiful, team. Keep going here nice and slow. Make sure you inhale into your belly. Exhale, pull the belly button in tight, and then drop the heel towards the ground. So I'm going to talk to you here as you continue doing this nice and slow. What I want you to think about is pulling that belly button in tight, and as you drop a heel towards the mat, try not to let your hips wiggle at all. So you don't want to press any more pressure or push any more pressure into the mat with your low back, meaning hips have to stay nice and stable. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight, keeping our core on. Beautiful, team. One more here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, pull in the belly button in tight, dropping your heel towards the mat, raising it back up, and relax. And by relax, I mean place your feet on the ground. We're going to plant them into the mat right now. Feet are about shoulder width apart. And then if you get up a little bit, you can reach and touch your heels. So from this position, we're going to head into a bridge. A little known fact here, your glutes are a big piece of your core. So we're going to work them out right now. From this position, I want you to imagine peeling your hips off of the mat, slowly coming up into this bridge position. So at the top, I'm squeezing my glutes nice and tight. Beautiful, team. We're holding it here. Really thinking about squeezing. Can you get those hips up just a little bit higher? Beautiful. And then from the top of your spine, you're slowly going to roll down. Your tailbone is the last thing that touches the mat. Nice and slow, relaxing for 1 second. And again, opposite direction. You're going to peel yourself off of the mat. Tailbone lifts up first, pushing through your heels as you come up into this bridge position. At the very top, you want to think about squeezing your glutes nice and tight. Good. Now think about pulling that belly button in, turning our core on. Good, team. Holding it here. Make sure we are breathing. And then slowly rolling yourself down from the top of your spine. Tailbone is the last thing. Good, team. One more time here. Rolling up, peeling your spine off of the mat, coming up to this top position, pulling your belly button in tight. If you're feeling your low back right now, I really want you to think about tucking your tailbone under, Squeezing your glutes nice and tight. We're holding it here, team. A little bit of shaking is totally okay. Working those glutes, probably getting a stretch in the front side of our legs for 5. Good, team. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll yourself down. Good work, team. All right, in this position, we're going to keep our head on the ground. Bring your knees up again in this 90-degree position. From here, we are going to press our hands into our knees, causing a little tension and our core to work for a second. We're just going to go for a hold here, and then I'll tell you to relax. First things first, I want you to think about pulling your belly button in tight, just like we did when we were warming up. So you're going to think about dropping it towards the mat and holding it there. From this position, hands are on your knees, and we're going to press our hands into our knees into our hands in 3, 2, 1. Press, team. Beautiful. You're going to feel some shaking, feel the tension between your legs and your arms. Good. You shouldn't really be moving around. Beautiful, team. If you felt that back arch, just pause for 1 second and reset. Pull your belly button in tight so everything stays in the same position for 5. Good, team. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Legs come down, arms come down. Beautiful, team. All right, so in that position, if you started pressing, you felt tension, and you felt your back arch, just pause for 1 second, pull the belly button in tight, and then maybe use a little less tension here. All right, we're going to go again. Knees are up in that 90-degree position. Pull the belly in tight. Pay attention to where your back is right now. We don't want to be too arched. So in this position, your goal is to try to hold it there the whole time. Hands on your knees. We're going to go for our press in 3, 2, 1. Press, team. Good. Lots to think about here. Actively pressing the knees into the hands into the knees. Good. Now pay attention to what your back is doing. Did you keep it in the same position? Good. If it's arching too much, pause for 1 second and reset. Feel the burn, team. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yes, team. Beautiful work. All right, in this position, we're going to roll over to our left side. So just rolling over to one side. Don't come all the way up, but grab that pillow or that blanket, placing it right underneath that left elbow. When you look down, you want to make sure that your shoulder is right over your elbow. We're going to head into a side plank position. So it is important that we're lined up. I don't want that elbow way out in front. Second thing, stack your knees. So if I was looking at a clock, right in front of me is 3 o'clock. If my knees were all the way up, all the way down to be 6 o'clock. I would love your knees to be somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock. All right, team? From this position, we're going to go into a side plank. We're going to try and hold it here, but if you need to, you can come down and rest and reset. All right, team? Right hand on the ground. We're going to press our way up. Hips come up off the ground in 2, 1, coming up. Hips are off the ground. If you're comfortable, taking that right hand, raising it off the ground. We're holding here. What I want you to think about is that left side of your body is nice and long. Chest opens. Beautiful, team. Remember, if you need to come back down, pause for 1 second and reset. Go ahead and join us. Beautiful. Still holding here, thinking about pulling that belly button in tight. So many different ways to work our core. Yes, team. Chest is open. Don't allow it to collapse. Good. Stay with me. We're breathing. Beautiful, team. In 2, 1, and relax. Coming on down. You all can roll over to the other side. I want to stay facing you, so I'm just going to flip over. Now we're going to set up on our right side. So right elbow down, elbow right underneath the shoulder. Make sure that they're stacked. And then from this position, my knees are at between 9, I've got to be on the clock, and 6. So we're at about 7 or 8 o'clock. All right, team. Left hand on the mat in 3, 2, 1. Coming up, finding that position. When you're comfortable, raise that left hand off of the mat. We are in a side plank position here. Probably feeling that right side of our torso doing a lot of work. Remember to breathe. Beautiful, team. And then go through a little checklist. Chest is open. We don't want to be caving here. So really open that chest. Get tall and proud. Good. Belly button is pulled in tight. That's going to help us engage our core and stay nice and strong here. Good. And we're breathing. Come on, team. Staying with me. This is not easy. Beautiful. Stay breathing for 5. Good, team. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work, team. In this position, rolling over to your all fours position. So we can just toss that pillow or blanket to the side for a second. Coming into the center of your mat in your all fours position, your hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We're going to do a little belly breathing here. So as you take an inhale, allow your back to arch, belly drops towards the mat. As you exhale, pull your belly button in tight and round that spine. Getting a little stretch here. And again, inhale, belly drops towards the mat. Use this as a little break, team. Exhale, pull the belly in tight, rounding our spine. Beautiful. One more here. Nice big inhale. And exhale, round. Awesome, team. Okay, we just went through 2 extremes. So we were really rounded or we were really arched. What I want us to find is that neutral position here. All right, so in this neutral position, your back is pretty flat. You are imagining that you have a cup of water on your low back. So as we do our next move, your goal is to hold your back as stable as possible. The only way you can do that is by turning your core arms. So pull that belly button in tight as we go through these moves. Follow along with me. Inhale, belly drops, but our back does not change. Good. Exhale, pull that belly in tight. Take your right hand, tap it way out in front. Good. Bring it back. Beautiful, team. Inhale, belly drops towards the mat. Exhale, pull it in tight. Take that left hand, reach it out in front. Good, team. Bringing it back. Beautiful. And again, inhale, belly drops towards the mat. Exhale, belly in tight. This is a little bit of a challenge. Take that right foot. Extend the leg out long. Tap the toe down. Beautiful, team. Bringing it back in. Do not let that water fall. Nice big inhale, belly to the mat. Exhale, pull the belly in tight. Really, really tight here, team. Extend that left leg long. Tap the left toes out. Beautiful. Bringing it back in. We're going to go one more time through. Inhale, belly to the mat. Exhale, belly in tight. Reach that right arm out long, tapping it down, bringing it back. Beautiful, team. Inhale, belly to the mat. Exhale, belly in tight. Good. Take that left hand, tapping it out. Good. Do not let that water spill. Bring that hand back in. Beautiful, team. Inhale. Exhale. Belly in tight. Reach that right leg long. This is a challenge. Beautiful. Pulling it back in. Slow and controlled. Excellent, team. Inhale. Exhale. Belly in tight. Reaching that left leg long, 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 long. Bringing it back in and relax. Good work, team. All right. One more core move, and then we're going to come up and go into our cardio. So we're going to head into a half plank position. From here, if at any point in time you need to relax and reset, feel free to just come out of it and come back into a reset position. I'm going to challenge us here because it's our last core move of today. So from this position, what I want you to do is you're in your all fours position. Take a big step out with your left hand, big step out with your right hand, then drop your hips towards the mat. In this position, when you took that big step out, you should look over. My left shoulder is over my left wrist. My right shoulder is over my right wrist. I'm going to squeeze my buns, and I'm officially in my half plank position. Now, for some of us, we might be shaking already. Pull that belly button in tight. Beautiful. If you can stay here, stay there. If at any point in time you need to push yourself back into a little bit of a child's pose and relax, go ahead and do so. When you're ready, come back forward. You pause when your shoulders are over your wrists. You squeeze your glutes nice and tight. Remember, they're a part of our core. Pull your belly button in and hold. Come on, team. We're going for another 10 seconds here. Make sure we are breathing. One, relax. Everyone push your hips back. Child's pose position. If it's comfortable here, just going to hang out for 1 second so you can catch your breath. Beautiful, team. Wow. Excellent work. Coming forward, and if you're comfortable coming up to a standing position, you can always grab onto that chair, place a foot out in front, use the chair as you come up. From here, we can now toss our blanket and our chair to the side, and we're going to head into our cardio portion. So we have 3 moves for this. If you need to pause for 1 second and grab water, go ahead and do so. We're going to go through this circuit, but just 3 moves today. Once we feel good, we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit, move pretty fast, get our sweat on, and then be done. All right, team. So let's find a marching position here. Feet can be just slightly coming off of the ground. I do want you to think about swinging those arms in this position because eventually we're going to use them a little bit more intensely. Good. So if you start to get comfortable here, thinking about bringing your knees up a little higher. Yes, team. Now that we've spent some time engaging our core, I also want you to really think about pulling that belly button in tight while we're doing all these core cardio moves today. Good, team. There's so many opportunities to work our core while we're doing the rest of our workout. Yes, team. All right, we're going to add on here. Take your right hand, tap your left knee, then march it out. Take your left hand, tap your right knee, march it out. Good. Find your own little rhythm here. When you're ready, you're going to alternate hand to knee. Good. If it's difficult, don't bring that knee up too high. You can just touch a thigh, coming on over, touching a thigh. So whatever feels comfortable for you. If good, we're going to move pretty fast here. Time is going in 3, 2, 1, and begin. We're going to move through these cardio intervals really fast. So just stay moving. If you're feeling good, we're working pretty hard here. Yes, team. Stay breathing. Good. 10 seconds to go. Maybe that knee comes up a little higher. Maybe we can rotate around just a little bit more. Checking that balance out. Yes, in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful, team. All right, we're going to go for a little arm swing here. So in this position, your arms are going to go up high, and as they come down, you're going to think about hinging. So you're going to push your hips back as far as you can into our hinge position. When the arms come up, we are up tall. Hinge, arms go back. All right, team? So we're going to go in and out of this position. Go slow to begin with. If you're feeling good, we are going to speed it up. Let's all start with our arms up over our head in 3, 2, 1. Hips go back, arms go back. Coming on up and back. Beautiful, team. So in and out of this hinge position, coming up tall, holding it for a second at that tall position. Beautiful. Really thinking about pushing those hips back. Remember, in our hinge position, knees do not bend very much. We're not squatting down. Excellent, team. Now, believe it or not, this is the starting position of a kettlebell swing. I don't know if you've heard of that movement, but eventually we will be holding on to a weighted kettlebell, and this is the same movement that you will be doing. Beautiful, team. Standing up nice and tall. In that tall position, squeeze your glutes. Good, team. Few more here. Stay breathing. Good. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Starting point of a kettlebell swing. All right, team, I'm actually going to clear my mat so I have a little bit more room. We're doing a fun agility move. Please start out slow. And then if you get it and you're feeling comfortable and confident, you can speed it up. So let's all start on the left side of our mat. In this position, I call these quick fire feet. So the ground is hot lava. You are picking up your feet as fast as is comfortable. When I say go, so everyone's with me right now. We're doing a quick fire feet. When I say go, we are going to cross our left foot over our right and come back to the other side. Now we're on the right side of our mat in our quick fire. Okay, so do this with me. We're all on the left side of our mat. Ready? Go. Cross your left foot over. Take a step with that right, coming back to that quick fire position. I know, team, it's going to feel odd right now. This is agility. Good. Give yourself a minute to figure this out. Go. Take your right, cross it over. Good. Plant and into my quick fire. All right, team, you're going to go at your own pace. If that crossover is tiny, that is totally fine. You find your starting point in 3, 2, 1. Have your quick fire feet. Don't go until I say, all right, team, in 3, 2, 1, go. Cross over, quick fire. There we go. Get those arms involved. Good. I'm staying pretty low, but if you need to be high, totally fine. Good. The ground is hot lava. Feet are moving quickly. Go. Cross that right over. Good, team. There we go. Can we move a little quicker? Go. Left foot crosses over. Stay on those toes. There we go, team. Go. Yes. Little bit quicker. Go. Go. Yes, team. Go. Quick fire, quick fire, quick fire. Go. And relax. Yes, team. Okay. We've gotten those moves. We're going to go through those 2 more times. We're going to move really quickly. So you know how this move feels in your body now. Take it as you need. If you're moving quickly, try to get your heart rate up. If you need to slow it down, go ahead and do so. We were not going to stay in each interval very long. So you've got this, team. All right. First things first, we're going for our march in 3, 2, 1. March it out. When you're comfortable, alternating, hand to the opposite knee. If we're feeling good, that knee is coming up pretty high. We're rotating around. Excellent, team. Stay breathing here. Time's going to fly by. Yes. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. And if you can think of one more thing, pull your belly button in tight. Keep that core on as you go for this reach across. Good. That's going to help you balance here. In 5. Good, team. 3, 2, 1. You have a few seconds. We're heading into our kettlebell swing. At the top position, you are nice and tall. Glute squeeze. All right, team. Arms up. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge. Hips go back. Up nice and tall. Squeeze the glutes. Hips go back. Up tall. You can rest in the tall position or pause. We're not really resting there. Good. Once you go down, come up quick. Yes, team. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, when you come up quick, you can even come up to your toes and then back down into your hinge. Yes, team. Beautiful. Maybe you try that. Maybe you don't like it. Totally fine. Good work, team. Few more here. Can we move just a little bit quicker? Yes. Excellent. Good. Let's go 2 more. Hips go back. Up tall. Last one. And up tall. Beautiful, team. Quick little breather. Grab a little sip of water if you need. We're going back to our agility. This is not easy. So remember, if you want to take it small at first, go ahead and do so. Stay light on those toes. All right, team. In 3, 2, 1. Quick fire feet. Don't move yet. Quick fire, quick fire. Pump those arms. Go. Cross your mat. Good. If you're feeling good, can you cover more distance? Go. Yes, team. Go. Beautiful. Stay light on those toes. Come on. Go. Yes. Go. If you're feeling good, stay with me. Go. Beautiful, team. If you need, take it at your own pace. Go. There we are. Go. Yes. Come on, team. Go. This is cardio. Go. There we are. Go. Go. Go, go, go. And relax. Yes, team. Pause for 1 second. Take a little breather. Grab water. We have one more time through those 3 moves, and then we're going to cool down, and then we are done for today. So pause for 1 second while you're getting water. I want you to pay attention to how you feel. So just take a minute to check in on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, I have so much energy. I just got out of bed. I'm ready to do whatever. 10 being, I cannot do anything else. I want you to challenge yourself right now on this last set to get to about a 7 or an 8. So you figure out how you want to challenge yourself. Maybe we're moving quicker through this. If you're already at a 7 or 8, stay there. If you're at a 9 or a 10, bring it down a notch, all right? I do not want you up there. So check in with your body, figure out what you need to do. This is our last time through these moves, all right, team? We got this. In 3, 2, 1. Marching it out. When you are comfortable, you are alternating. Now, to get up to that 7 or an 8, maybe some of us are moving faster. Maybe some of us are just making the movement more exaggerated. Beautiful. Maybe we're just challenging our balance here. Excellent, team. However you want to make it more difficult is up to you. Beautiful. That's it. Keep pumping those arms. Maybe the knees are coming up a little bit higher. Maybe the feet are moving a little bit quicker. Yes, team, you've got 10 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds of this move for today. Good, team. In 5, breathe. 2, 1, and relax. Yes, team. Okay, we're going into those kettlebell swings. In this position, if you can move fast, go for it. If you want to challenge yourself and come up to your toes, go for it. Your choice. Get to that 7 or an 8. Arms up overhead in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Push those hips back, up tall. Good. Maybe some of us are challenging ourselves by holding that up tall position on our toes and then coming down quick. Beautiful. Yes, team, this is your workout, your body. Check in, figure out what you need for the last 5 minutes of this workout. Yes, team. Breathing here. Beautiful. Once we come down, we come up quick. Squeeze the buns at the top, pull the belly in tight, head back down into that hinge. Yes, team. Honestly, right now, you are doing the beginning moves of a kettlebell swing. This is super awesome, team. Stay with me for 5. Good. In 3, 2, 1, and relax, team. That is so awesome. That is the beginning foundational moves of a kettlebell swing. Next, you would literally just be adding the kettlebell and pausing in this shoulder height position, not going up overhead. All right, last movement of the day, we're going into our agility. Remember, if you're feeling good, we are quick feet. We're crossing over, trying to cover some distance on our mat. We're stretching after this, team. All right, give it all you got. In 3, 2, 1, quick fire feet. Quick fire, that ground is hot. Go, crossing. Good, team. Beautiful, go. Yes, can you cover more distance? Go. Yes, team, go. Here we are, go. Good, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Go. Breathe, breathe, team, go. Go. And relax. Yes, team. High fives, grab water, take a breather. We're slowly gonna let that heart rate come down, stretch ourselves out for 1 second. So grab your water, take a little breather. My mat is going wild. All right, team. When you're ready, we're just finding a nice comfortable stance here. Feet can be pretty wide, whatever feels good. Interlacing those fingers. I know this is hard because we're trying to breathe and catch our breath, so just move slow. Interlacing those fingers. Reaching them up over your head. Good. And when you're ready, taking those hands, reaching up and over to that right side. Excellent, team. Finding a stretch in the left side of our body. Good. Bringing those hands back down. Still keeping them interlaced. Reaching back up. Excellent, team. And over towards that left side. Finding a big stretch in the right side of our body. Beautiful, team. Good work. Good. Shaking out those arms here. Grabbing onto your chair. We're going to do a little cat-cow action. So planting that chair down. Hands are on the chair, about shoulder width apart. Step your feet back about 1 foot or 1.5 feet. From this position, it's similar to what we were doing on the ground in our all fours position. We are going to inhale, allow our belly to drop towards the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, really rounding up. Letting all that air come out. Good, team. Inhale. Drop that belly. Beautiful. Exhale. Letting all the air out as we round up. And again, inhale. And exhale. Excellent, team. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Really round. All the air comes out. Good, team. All right, coming back in your all fours position. Last little move here. Walk your feet out into our plank position. And then from here, we're just going to push our hips back, dropping our heels towards the mat, getting a nice big stretch. If it's comfortable here on your shoulders and in your chest, just slowly think about dropping your chest towards the mat. Breathing here. Probably getting good stretch in the backside of your legs as well. You can sway back and forth. Good, team. And then coming up onto your toes, rounding your back as you come forward, pausing in that plank. We're going to go one more time, pushing those hips back, dropping the heels towards the mat, allowing that chest to sink, reaching towards the mat as well. Breathe, team. Great work today. All right, we're going to come forward, coming up onto our toes, rounding our back, coming forward into the plank. Bring your left foot in, your right foot in, and relax, team. Good work today. We have hopefully worked up a sweat. I don't know about you. I definitely have. Make sure that you take some time to go grab something good to eat right now. Your body has worked very hard. It needs to be replenished. Drink lots of water today, and you're probably going to sleep great. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope to see you back on the mat very soon.
In cut.
Woo! Yes, team!
It looks like we survived. There was
Did we make it?
Maybe an audio glitch here and there throughout, but I think overall we had a good crew. People were appreciative.
Oh, team, thank you for bearing with us today. That was crazy. That was fire. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. That was so good. I want to keep reiterating, if you go through this and there's technical difficulties, because I don't know what's happened on the other side, I just had to get in my zone. Remember, go to justmove.com. We have a handful of free workouts. Go do them. Or you can go back to the YouTube page and do any of the old workouts, old lives that we've already done. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I loved combining. Also, shout out to the crew, because we did today's workout, a little cardio core mix, because last week's crew had requested that. So if there are certain things that y'all want to work on, please make sure to let us know, because that helps as I create these workouts. It helps kind of give inspiration.
And I've seen the
COREdio.
COREdio. It's already got to be the name. It's too good. It's too good.
I love it. There were a few other things I want to talk about. We have had some questions about proper mechanics in form on certain moves. So definitely the reverse lunge. I think there are a few other moves. So I am committing. I think we're going to say this. Next week's live class is going to be a little bit more foundational in moves again. So probably more strength based. We're going to learn some new strength moves. We actually haven't done a reverse lunge yet in any of the start workouts. So I'm really excited to go through that. So just get ready for a little bit more of a strength workout for next week's live.
Start boxing, someone just
start boxing would be super cool. We're gonna have to find a boxing coach for that. Yeah. I do not have boxing skills. That is not for me.
Also, just a reminder, I think this is we bring this up a lot, but when things don't go your way, right? When things don't go as planned, you still went through it, and it's just like a plan A is ideal, but sometimes it's a plan B or C that's good enough.
D or E,
I think. Yeah.
I think at this point in time, I just want everybody to know there's so many options to move. So I don't want people to come in and get discouraged if something's happening and we have no control over this one. Just remember to go to justmove.com. We do have free workouts because we want everyone to have something to do and be able to move with no barriers. So just go over to there if these aren't working. Shout out to Dad. I see you in here, Dad. Dad's on the street.
What do we need for next week?
So this is the workout has not been written. We were actually just talking about it this morning. I don't think we're going to need anything except for a chair. I think as we learn these new moves next week. So my thought process is to learn some more foundational strength moves. So that would be our body weight, and a chair would be enough for those. Because I think for a lot of us, they're going to be new moves. So we're not going to want anything to complicate them, essentially.
So just a chair for next time. It's strength focused, but introducing new movements.
Yeah, strength focused, but introducing new moves, which will be really exciting. What else?
I think that's
If you have questions, suggestions, definitely keep them coming. We are constantly paying attention to what's going on here in the chat section. And most of these workouts are now guided because there's certain things that are coming up that you all want. So, which I love. Obviously, I am here to deliver on what you all need. So just keep those coming.
Yeah. And comment in the, if you're watching this not live, you can comment on the video below and make suggestions, feedback, whatever. We're always open to all that stuff.
Awesome. Great work today, team.
Cool.
Definitely make sure that you hydrate today. Go grab some good fuel. You have about 30 minutes right now to go get some good fuel in your body. And then you're probably going to sleep great tonight.
And Camila just asked, still good for beginners. Yeah. So every Wednesday, The class will always be, for now at least, start focused.
Yes.
So true beginner classes, and someone said easy but not basic, which was,
Oh, I love that. Yeah. True start level is what we're doing in these lives. Like that is what we're dedicated to doing right now. I think it is so important that that is what these lives are about and what we stay doing. If we add more lives, we might, but we will stay doing these start levels. Hi, Diane and Colleen. I love it.
Okay.
All right, team. Thank you so much for sticking with us. That was like a hot mess this morning. We so appreciate you, and we will see you back here next Wednesday.